Alright. Been about a year since baseball talk and rants. I just had videos, but yeah, the MLB playoffs are coming up, and they decided to add 5 teams or 8 teams, I think it is now. But yeah, I agree with expanding the playoffs. So shocker there. Those of that know me, but I wouldn't add 5 teams. I would make it the 3 division winners, and I'm gonna have diagrams listing this and stuff like that. Let's say the Yankees win 102 games, they're the top seed. The White Sox win 95 games, and they win the Central. Oakland's your third seed with 93 wins. Now, 3 wild cards: Toronto, the Twins, and Houston. Toronto is the top wild card with 95 wins. The Twins win 91 games, and the Houston Astros win 90. So the Twins will host Houston 1 game. Let's say hypothetically that the Twins win. They would actually host. Let's check that. Toronto would actually host all 3 games in Toronto. Best of 3 series. That would be your wild card round. That's the wild card. They would play the best. They would play the best record. Three. 3 out of 5. All 5 games in this particular case would be in Yankee Stadium because the Yankees have the best record in the American League. The Yankees would actually, if they got to the League Championship Series, they would actually host the 7 games in Yankee Stadium as well. So the best record means something. But let's just say the Yankees. We'll get to them in a second. Let's say the other round is the White Sox versus Oakland. 2 games in Chicago because of the better record, then 2 in Oakland, and then 1 back in Chicago. At this point, MLB will pick a neutral site for the ALCS. Because if Toronto wins, beats the Yankees, the wild card team cannot host a playoff game under the new rules. Let's just say Arizona. And Toronto beats the Yankees 4 games or 3 games to 1. And Oakland beats Chicago. So now we got Toronto as a wild card and 95 wins versus Oakland, the division winner. So the schedule will be 2, 3, and 2. But the middle 3 games will be in Arizona. But let's just say Oakland sweeps that series, or check that Toronto sweeps. We have a wild card winner hosting the World Series in the World Series now. As a reward for winning it, they can hold their games in Toronto. So 2, 3, and 2 would be your World Series with the 3 games in Toronto. That's just my thoughts on the playoffs this year. I mean, I would just make it useful. Make the best record mean something. Because if the Yankees go all the way, guess what? They're going to host every game at home.